Before you judge my distance, before you question my silence, before you reach for a part of me you think is free for the taking. Understand this. I didn't get here on love. I didn't glow up on accident. I didn't heal because life got soft. No, I healed because I survived nights that tried to bury me alive. Nights when my breath felt borrowed and my hope felt counterfeit. Nights where I whispered prayers through cracked lips and trembling ribs, and a soul that felt like it was leaking. This glow is not a gift, it's a receipt. I didn't walk into peace, I limped, I crawled, I clawed my way out of places that wanted to keep me broken. Every inch of my healing was stitched together with tears that tasted like surrender and courage I didn't know I had. People see the woman I am now and think she came easy, but this version of me was carved out of heartbreak, reshaped by rock bottom and resurrected by a God who refused to let me die in the dark. You see brown, I see battlefields, you see confidence. I see the girl who had to rebuild her voice after it was silenced. You see glow, I see the ashes I rose from. I didn't inherit this peace, I earned it, I bled for it, I prayed for it with breath so thin heaven had to lean in to heal me. Don't reach for what I bled for. This ain't community property, this is covenant. This peace is paid in full. This glow is bloody bought, this healing is holy ground. Don't reach for what I bled for. This ain't community property, this is covenant. Everybody wants access, but nobody wants accountability. They want the healed version of me, but forget the hell I had to walk through to become her. They want the softness, but not the story. They want the glow, but not the grit. They want the woman, but not the warfare. I built these boundaries like levees, not to keep love out, but to keep the storms from drowning me again. I'm not guarded, I'm governed, I'm not cold, I'm covered, I'm not distant, I'm delivered. So when you see these lines around my life, understand they're not walls, they're warnings. They're not attitude, they're architecture. They're not selfishness, they're survival. I paid for this peace in installments of pain. I paid for this glow with nights I thought would kill me. I paid for this healing with tears that tasted like surrender. So no, you don't get to touch what trauma tried to take. You don't get to claim what God resurrected. You don't get to enter what angels guarded. This is covenant, this is consecrated. This is covered in the kind of grace you can't counterfeit. Let me tell you something about blood-bought boundaries. They don't move for convenience, they don't bend for comfort. They don't break for company, they stand, they protect, they preserve. Because once you survive the kind of nights that make you question your own post, you stop letting people play with the parts of you that God himself had to restore. I used to let people in just because they knock. Now I check the spirit, the intention, the fruit, the energy, the history, the consistency. Because access to me is not a right, it's a responsibility. And if you mishandle me, you lose me. Simple as don't reach for what I bled for. This ain't community property, this is covenant. This joy is inherited from heaven. This strength is stamped in red. This life is mine by survival. Don't reach for what I bled for. This ain't community property, this is covenant. My boundaries ain't up for debate. My peace ain't up for negotiation. My glow ain't up for grabs. I earned this, I survived this, I became this. And anything bought in blood is protected by